Hello everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you're able to see us now. Could you please just quickly confirm, leave a brief comment if you're able to hear me and if you can see my screen? That would be very, very helpful. All right, so let's get started. Let me see if I see some comments here. All right, so let's start with our brief shipping seminar. I'm truly sorry about the delay, but here we are. So let's get started. So I was reading through some of the comments that you, our valuable clients, have left us with some questions about shipping. We have had an increase of clients actually doing their own containers, shipping to their own countries, which is great. That is a great idea. And that is why I'm here today because actually I wanted to share with you a few tips in regards of the shipping service. So first of all, let me see here. Let me answer some of the questions that we have already with clients who have been waiting all this time. Let me see. So for container service, this is what I was trying to explain before. Some clients send me emails to shipping@auctionexport.com. But what is the best way to save on shipping costs? Now, as you know, I explained this on the previous webinar, we have different shipping services. The first right service from our clients, especially going to West Africa, since first of all the price is cheaper, it gives you an easier way to handle the destination clearance, the documentation of destination, and it's all of course it's faster service. Usually for Roro it takes an estimate, and once again it's an estimated time of 45 to 60 days. We have seen cases in where the car gets to the port, it clears customs within a week, and then right it gets loaded into the vessel right after, the following week. So you're looking at about 35 days in where the car arrives. But here's what happens, and this is a little trick about Roro, which I personally would like our clients to understand. The moment your vehicle gets delivered to the exit port, it doesn't mean that your car will get loaded right away. It means that it has to finish customs has to review the documents before they can allow your car to be loaded. I understand some clients, they send us email, but my car is delivered, how come it's not loaded yet? It's because we have to wait on this customs process to finish. And here's what happens. Some of the vehicles that are delivered to the port, sometimes drivers may forget to deliver the title, being that car does not have all sufficient documents to be exported. So what customs does is they review all the documentation that we provide to them, and then they pretty much check mark it in the system and allow the vehicle to be exported. But without this customs procedure, unfortunately a car can't load. Usually out of New Jersey you're looking at about 2 to 3 weeks time for it to clear customs. Lately we have seen a decrease on the time it takes to clear customs. For now it takes about 1 to 2 weeks to clear. Regardless, the moment your car arrives to the exit port, it has to clear customs before it loads. So being that you ship your car, let's say with Grimaldi lines, with Salum lines, with Hoku lines, it has to go through the same process. Without a customs clearance check mark, your car cannot load. And that is why when say transit time is about 45 to 60 days, it's just because we have to wait for this process to be finished. Okay, now the second option that you have available is a container service, and this is when it comes to saving money. Some clients I see buy 2 to 3 cars, and of course naturally ship it Roro. But another way to save money and to get all your cars at the same time is sending them by container. When you do your 40-foot container with at least, let's let's say 3 to 4 cars, I would personally save with 4 cars. You get to save more money when it comes to ocean shipping. And the second benefit, you get to receive your 4 cars at the same time. So there's no way, let's say you bought 4 cars, 2 loaded in one vessel, 2 were left behind because the vessel did not have enough space. In container service, you can pretty much have all your cars on board at the same time for cheaper. Now, the reason why I say this is because you pretty much rent the 40-foot container and pay for the freight service to your destination country. So just to give a brief example, to Ghana and Nigeria. To Nigeria, we have container consolidation for sedans or mid-sized SUVs for 13.75 per unit. Let's say you decide to do a 40-foot container with 4 cars, then you will be paying for the 40-foot with 4 car prices, which could be, let's say, instead of paying 13.75 per unit, it can drop your cost, let's say, to 1,200 per unit to 10.50 per unit. It depends which shipping line you're deciding to use. We have services with Maersk, we have United Arab, we have Grimaldi lines. We work with different shipping lines. So we can offer you a variety of lines available to your destination country with different prices. Just to be clear on this again, keep note that the cheaper the price is, the longer the transit time may take. This is one of the reasons why prices eventually, may be low, because some shipping lines, they do understand you want a very, decent price, but unfortunately it involves having longer transit time. Number two, important thing to know, or number three, sorry, about container service. When you do your 40-foot container, you're not consolidating this vehicle to any of our agents. You can choose your own agent of destination, being that you want to unload your vehicle or clear your car, anything you need, you can choose your own agent of destination. It doesn't matter. You can decide who will do this for you. Now, when it comes to consolidation, unfortunately, you would have to use one of our agents. We have different agents in different countries, so it will be naturally assigned to you. This works to Benin, Nigeria, Ghana, Chile, to any country. Right now we offer container consolidation. So, second question I see here, let me see. Some clients are asking about dismantling and cutting cars. Yes, we do offer this service. It's very common. I understand some of our clients like to dismantle cars, and let's say instead of shipping the whole body, they just want to keep the engine of the car, or they just want to keep certain parts of the car. Yes, we can ship it and cut it for you. That is not an issue. What happens is the moment you buy the car, I would prefer if you let us know ahead of time before you purchase it that that is what your intention is about. We will ask you, okay, sir, so let's say you have this vehicle, a 99 Ford Expedition. How would you like to ship this car? You will let us know if you want it Roro, if it qualifies for Roro, of course, or if you want to send it by container. Or we have had this situation in where clients ask us, you know what, I want to cut this car in 3 pieces so I can fit more cars in the 40-foot container. So then we will just naturally tell you, okay, sir, how would you like us to cut the car? Some clients like to cut, let's say the front, remove the roof, and then leave the third part out. Or some clients just like to remove the door, which is a dismantling service, remove doors, remove the engine, remove the tires, remove the seats, and just leave the body part outside. That is not an issue. Just let us know by sending an email to shipping@auctionexport.com on how you really want your car to be dismantled or cut. Of course, there are additional charges for this, which is it's not as high. It depends exactly how you want the car to be cut. The less work the car requires, the cheaper it's going to be naturally. Let's say if you just want the doors to be removed, or because you had some damage or something else you want to put inside, no problem. We will let you know the price. If you want, let's say, just a specific detail, I want the rear lamps out, I want the tires out, I want the doors out, I want the seats, it requires more labor. Natural is going to be a little higher. But you can load these cars eventually in your 40-foot container with all your cars, or being that you want to consolidate it, that is not an issue. So yes, we offer dismantling and cutting service in case you would like to do, let's say, a 40-foot with 5, 6 cars that are just completely cut and in pieces and have them shipped to your destination country. Now, when I'm talking about this service, I'm not talking just about this service available to Ghana. This service is available to all destination countries. We offer this service out of all our exit ports. So let's say if you have a car coming out of our Los Angeles warehouse, our Texas warehouse, Georgia, New Jersey warehouse, we're able to offer you this service. That is not an issue. So let's see what's our next question here. Now I see also most of our clients are asking about heavy equipment. They want to ship Mack trucks. Let me see here. They want to send heavy equipments. Yes, you can ship those, not an issue. But here's what happens with heavy equipment. If you have, let's say, a Mack truck or a big truck, I would strongly suggest you for it to be a run and drive truck. And here's what happens in shipping. If you have a run and drive truck, you can ship it as Roro. But the moment the truck doesn't start, it's not a drivable unit, then it will have to go as a static cargo, which increases the price of the unit. So I always suggest clients, if you're gonna look for a truck, let's say a Mack truck or any heavy equipment vehicle, just please be sure it's a unit that is run and drive, the tires are aligned, there is no issue with the truck, and you will be saving a lot of money. Let's say this truck, 2006 International 4200, see it's a very clean truck, perfect condition, runs and drives, the tires are fine. This vehicle can go by Roro. So no problem, we can give you a quote. Just send us the lot number. As you can see here, where's the lot number? Lot number on the right side to shipping@auctionexport.com. Please ask us, I'm interested in such low number. I would like to get a quote towards this destination country. So we will send you a full quote based on the location towards the exit port and ocean. So let me read here some of the questions our clients have asked us. Now, for destination charges, please note we don't handle any destination charge at the moment, but we have certain registered agents with us, which means that in case you need help to clear a car and we have any of our agents available at destination, we will be more than happy to share this information with you so you can contact them and this will be easier for you. They will explain to you what you need to pay at destination, what the customs duties are, if there's any taxation or any question you have. So we personally do not handle this part, but we have people who work in this area and who can assist you, okay? So because I see here some clients are asking about how much is it going to cost to clear my car? Is it allowed to enter my country? As we always suggest, please check with your customs or destination if such vehicle you intend to buy will be convenient for you and is allowed to enter your country. And here's what happens. Sometimes we have had situations in where our clients do end up buying a car and then such vehicles are not allowed to enter the country. So at the end they have try to resell the cars, eventually they won the car and it just becomes a bit of a headache. So I would strongly suggest you contact your local customs or destination in any country you are and ask them, look, I want to start my own business into the country. What kind of cars am I allowed to enter? So they will explain to you, let's say the duties, some countries offer benefits the newer the cars are, and that way you can save a lot more money instead of just getting a car and maybe paying more, duties at destination. Like I said initially in our previous webinar, we're here to help you and guide you. So if you have any questions when it comes to shipping, I will be more than happy to answer as long as we have enough time. Now, for our Ghana clients, we have two offices in Ghana. So in case you want to visit our office, you're more than welcome to do so. Let me see here. Okay. So one more thing I wanted to share with our lovely clients. Let me see. When it comes to the condition of the car, I will do it again. For vehicles to go RoRo, being with any shipping line, they have to pass certain requirements that they have. So let's say the tires have to be aligned. You see these tires? All the tires are straight. No tire is dented in. No tires hanging out. The hood of the car is perfectly down. It closes. So the bumper is here. It doesn't have any sharp edges, which is great. It means this car, as long as it's run and drive, will go RoRo. But sometimes you do have the natural salvage units, which of course have had heavy damage, like this car, for example. You see this car, the tire is pretty much dented in. You cannot even tow this car. It has too many sharp edges. The hood is pretty much, destroyed. If it has any big crack or on the windshield, or the roof is damaged or anything like that, or even the back, if it has a big damage, or the gas tank lid is damaged as well, the port will not accept it. And now this is not that we don't want to, accept your car, because believe me, I will ship any car you want me to. We have experience in this field. But it's just the requirements that the ports have and the shipping lines have for the safety of their own employees. Sometimes if it's happened in the past, because of the sharp edges, let's say if they're in a rush and trying to load the cars as soon as possible, personnel has been injured, and naturally either we have to cover the part, that is damaged if allowed, or it has to go either by towable service or container service. Now, even for RoRo towable, you have to understand the tires have to be straight, because this car, being that they push the car or they tow the car, the tires must be able to roll. If any of the tires are locked and do not move, the shipping line will not accept the car as a towable unit, because it doesn't tow. It's just like a static car. It doesn't move. So then we will have to look for another service to ship your vehicle. So just a few tips for you to be careful when looking for a car. And now, again, you can always at any time send us the lot number of your vehicle. Let's say you're not sure, maybe you think it may go RoRo, but you're not 100% sure, and you want to be sure it goes by this service so you can save more money. Just send us a lot number to our email, shipping@auctionexpert.com, and that way we can assist you, giving you a quote and letting you know if this car can go RoRo or not. This will save you a lot of time and any possible headache you may have when it comes to shipping. Now, for the documentation, after the cars have been loaded, usually we like to send the documents as soon as they get to our office from the shipping line. So what happens is, let's say the vehicle is scheduled to arrive 10 days from now or 2 weeks from now. As soon as we get the documents, we will send them out and you will get a notification to your email. Now, you also have this option available on your profile section. So if you go to, let's say, purchases, view status, this is our tracking. You will see the tracking number available to you on the top side of the timeline here. As you can see. And for some of our clients who are not familiar yet because they haven't made a purchase yet, this is one of the benefits that we have to our clients. We have a timeline available to our clients who are shipping their vehicles. So pretty much it shows them the status of the car. From the time we receive your file in our shipping department and we start moving the vehicle towards the exit port or warehouse, then until the vehicle is dispatched, meaning our driver pick up the car and is on its way to the destination port. When it arrives to the warehouse or port, it's clearing customs. Once again, we do not control the customs clearance. This is a perfect, it's mainly ruled by the government. Then after your vehicle is loaded, and then you will have a time of arrival, an estimate time of arrival. Now, the reason why we said estimate time is because, like I said, in shipping, you never know, maybe there may be some weather condition in the, in transit during ocean, and then the vessel may have to take a different routing to get to your country so your vehicle arrives safe. So it may delay a few days. Naturally, you can still trace it here. You will see the vessel moving, so you can see if it actually arrived to your destination country or not. And after, when the documents are ready, being the title for your car is ready or the bill of lading for your vehicle is ready, you will see the vehicle release marked, and you will get a tracking number available to you and a notification to your email as well. Now, Also, if you want to see extra pictures for the vehicle, this mainly applies for cars that are going by container. Since the cars go straight to our warehouse, you can request them from our shipping department. Naturally, they will be uploaded straight as soon as the vehicle is delivered within 2 to 3 days after it has been confirmed. So this way, let's say your client is asking for additional information. Oh, I want to see, the seats for the car, or I want to see the back. I want more detailed pictures. If I want more clear pictures if the tire is damaged or something else, you can always request it, and we will be more than happy to assist you with that. Like I said, you can ask at any time. Don't be shy with your questions. We are here to help you. We have a full shipping department team available to assist you, and all our emails are replied within the same day. So let's say you send us an email today, you will get an answer the same day. So let me see if we have more questions. I'll give you like a minute or so you can leave comments on the webinar section so I can answer to some of your questions. So I'll be waiting for your questions for a minute. Okay, I see Mr. Samuel is asking about how to pay now in Nigeria. Mr. Samuel, you can send an email to Mr. Robert at auctionexport.com. He will be more than happy to assist you with any payment question you have. All right, I see most of these questions have been answered. Okay, some clients I see are also asking about the shipment of parts. Usually we assist our clients, let's say if they're doing their own container, they can load parts. Of course, there's an additional loading fee, but yes, it is possible. Now, just to finalize our short webinar today. So three quick tips or notes for you to save money and how this webinar can assist you. So first, like said, try to do, if you're buying several vehicles, if you want to do, let's say, buy 4 or 5 cars and have a good inventory in your destination country, I would strongly suggest you, number one, ship it by container. We can hold your vehicles in our warehouses for up to 3 months free of charge. So you can have time to look for other cars and do your own container. This will save you, like I said, I've seen clients save more than $1,000, and just because they want to do their own container, their own 40-foot container, and load it with as many cars that they can fit. Some destination countries offer 45-foot containers, so you can, fit up to 5 vehicles, depends where they're going to. This way, you believe me, it will be easier for you, it will be less of a headache. You get to have lots of pictures of your vehicle. You get to have information about when the cars get delivered to the warehouse, and pretty much all the same service that you saw on the timeline. Number two, another thing for you to that will assist you to ship cars is, please check the condition of the car when you're buying, or even before you're buying it. If you really want a vehicle to go rural, please be sure the vehicle does pass, the safety requirements the ports require for the vehicle to be shipped. You see, you can compare this to, you see, this will not be accepted. This is a completely no-no. This on the other side, as long as there is a run and drive car, yes, it will be accepted. Number three, yes, we can ship heavy equipment. So we have been doing this for several clients. So if you have any, I don't know, truck you want to ship, just send us that loan number. We will give you a quote, okay? And now if you need a container price, if you're thinking about doing the 40-foot container option, send me an email to shipping@auctionexport.com, and I will send you the quote of a 40-foot container, let's say with 3 or 4 cars out of any exit port you want. So let's say if you want to do it out of California, New Jersey, Texas, Georgia, we will be more than happy to give you a quote. So these are just few tips for you to know when it comes to saving money. Now, also for ground transportation, just to briefly before we end this, if you're doing, let's say, a container, or if you're trying to ship a car, the cheapest way will be naturally look for a car that is closest to the exit port. So let's say if you're looking for a car close to New Jersey, or you wanted to leave out of New York, look around, the green area here. Just try to make sure the car is close to the exit port, so your ground transportation price naturally will be cheap. If you want a car, let's say that it's somewhere in Idaho or South Dakota, back on this side, believe me, naturally your ground price will be high, because the car will have to be taken to either Texas or New Jersey or Florida or Georgia. This is, the areas that we have most rural from, and we want you to save money and make your business grow. That's what we're here for. So again, if you found a car, let's say around this area here, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, just be sure the car is close to the exit port so you can get a cheaper rate. Now, if your car is damaged and it has to go by container consolidation, our main warehouses are located in New Jersey and Georgia. We also offer service out of California, but just for your reference, so the cars, if you buy them wherever, it will naturally go to any of these exit ports. You also have video help, being for shipping or for if you have any questions about how to buy a car, how to make my deposit, where do I find the deposit section on my profile if I'm ready to buy. And remember, you can just go to your profile, click on make a deposit, and you're set to go. You can click one of these three options. It will give you it will show you how to make your deposit, which is your first step. I understand some clients, want to, how do I make my deposit? What do I do? Just simply go to your profile. Again, profile, make a deposit, and you have the three options here. Okay? So if you have any questions, again, you can contact me at shipping@auctionexport.com. We will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Don't be afraid, or you can contact our sales team at sales@auctionexport.com. So again, you can also go to the home page, left bottom side, video help, and you can see all the videos that we have available to you. Or if you need any assistance, like live assistance, you can contact our agents through our live chat, and we will be more than happy to answer. See, on the left section you have live chat. So you can click on it, and then you will have assistance from one of our customer support agents right away. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this webinar. We will be back again. If you have any particular questions you would like to, for us to work on a webinar for, just send me an email and I'll be more than happy to arrange something for you in the future. Thank you for choosing Auction Expert, and thanks for being here with us today. We hope to see you in the future, and what are you waiting for? Let's make that deposit happen. Take care. Bye-bye.